Good afternoon. I welcome you all to a live session with me. Once again, my name is Favor. How has been our day so far? You are all welcome to my channel. Please kindly do well to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share the video. Now we are here to talk about POS business today. Yeah, the last time we talked about plantain chips making, and today I brings to you POS business. Yes, it's all about POS business today. So if you are planning of venturing into POS business, you are in the right place. And then maybe you don't know how to start, you don't know the first or the next step to take, whatever, you don't know, maybe you are asking around and nobody wants to tell you the truth. Yeah, your shop blog is here to tell you all you need to know about POS business. So grab your chair and let's do this video together. Don't forget to leave a comment below if you have any question. If there's anything you don't understand as we move on, please drop in the comment section below and I'll do well to respond to you. Thank you. Now from the topic or the title, you see that the title says let's talk POS business. All you need to know about POS, the mistakes you need to avoid. When you check the description box below, you see the details there, all you need to know, and the mistakes to avoid in starting a POS business. So first of all, what do you need to start a POS business? Now, some persons will tell you, you don't need to break the bank to start a POS business. Like I said in my video when I was making video tutorial about plantain chips making, and I said do not let anybody deceive you that you don't need money to start a business. Especially in Nigeria, you need money, yes. But that said, true, you don't need to break the bank to start a POS business. But even at that, you need some reasonable amount of money in your hand to start POS business. Why? Because there are things you need to put in place. Yes, you need to put some things in place. Now, POS machine, nobody gives you POS machine for free. If they tell you that they are going to give you POS machine for free, I'm here to tell you from my experience that nobody gives POS machine for free. You have to buy, you have to pay. And even when you buy it, some of them tells you that it is not legally your own. And so you have to decide which of the POS you want to use and go for it. Now we have different kinds of POS operators or services. We have Money Point, we have OPay, we have PalmPay, different kinds. So you have to decide which one do you want to use. Like in my own case, I use Money Point, I use OPay. That is what I use. Now when you want to do to have a very fluent service, uninterrupted service, when you are running your POS business, when you are transacting business, when you are withdrawing or transferring money for customers, your shop log is Money Point and OPay. Yes, go for any of these two, either Money Point or OPay. Go for any of them. They are reliable because that's what I've been using for some times now. Their network is reliable and their service charge is also okay. Now, to start with, you need what? The first thing you need is what? You need a POS machine. Yes, you need at least one POS machine. Now, if you cannot afford two at a time, go for one. Yes, buy one, start with one at a time. And as time goes on, if your customer base increases, you can now go on to get a second POS machine. Now, it depends on who is selling the POS machine for you, because even though I say you should go for Money Point or go for OPay, they have their vendors that sells those machines for them. So it depends on who you are buying it from. That is how you get it. I mean, when I say that is how you get it, I'm talking about the price, how much you are going to buy it. So I can't give you the fixed price. I can't tell you that this is the amount you are going to buy the machine. So look for the vendor that sells POS machine and then go for it. Then after getting your POS machine, what is the next thing you need to have in mind? You need what? A box. Now some people use what? Big kiosks. Now if you cannot afford to buy or to get a big kiosk, you can actually make a small box. Yes, you can make a small box and then start with it. The next thing you need is what? You need a banner that will carry the inscription, that will make people to know that yes, what you are doing there is what? Is a POS business. That will show people, that will direct people to you. You need banner that will be wrapped around the small box that you are going to make. Now the small box, it depends on who is making it for you as well. The small box, you can get it at 10,000, 15,000, depending on the size and depending on who is making the box for you. That is how the price will be. So look for who will do it for you at a cheaper rate. Then the banner as well, look for who will do the banner for you at a cheaper rate. And don't forget, in making your banner, please put your phone number on the banner when you are making your banner. Insist, make sure you put your phone number on the banner that you are making. Then another thing you need is, you may want to get what? Umbrella. Yes, that is, if you are not making a big kiosk that will cover you, that you can stay inside, get an umbrella, a big umbrella, so that you can stay under the shade, under the umbrella, in order for you to stay away from the sun, and maybe during rainy season, rain will not disturb you. Get an umbrella, a big one that is big enough to cover you. Then another thing you want to get before you start your POS, all these things are the things you need to consider. That's why I say, don't let anybody tell you that you don't need money. You need a chair, and possibly you need a bench beside you, because there are some customers that want to rest, some customers want to sit down while you are processing their transaction. So you need a bench for your customer, and then you need a chair or a plastic stool for yourself, that where you will sit down. Now another thing that you will need in starting your POS business is what? Hey, your safe. And what do I mean by your safe? You need a bag. Yes, you need a bag. There's this kind of bag that we use in camp, that for those of us that have been to orientation camp, NYC orientation camp, or any kind of camp at all, you need that kind of bag, or any bag of your choice, that you know that yes, your money will be saved inside. Get a bag. Yes, you need a bag for your money, and then you also need bag for your POS machine at the end of the day. And another important thing you need is what? You need a power bank. Yes, you need power bank. In case your POS will run down, you need power bank, and there might not be light where you are staying, or where you are staying there is no, you might not have easy access to light. So when you have your power bank, you can easily power up your POS machine while you are on the road. Yeah, so I reserve this for the last one, or maybe not the last, but this is an important part of it for you to start a POS business. Don't just choose anyhow location. In order for the POS to give you yield, for you to yield interest, for you to harness the benefit of this POS business, you need what? A good location. Get a good location for your POS business. Yes, if you don't have a good location, you think that yes, the business is not good. But when you find yourself in a good location, you discover that yes, you are going to harness the benefit of POS business. So get a good location before you start your POS business. Don't just stay anyhow. Don't just say, if I stay here, is it not just to get a place to stay? If I stay here, it will work and all of that. No, it doesn't work that way. Sorry, please. It doesn't work that way. So you do what? You get a good location. If you don't have a good location, you might get tired easily, because you think that there is no money in this thing, there is no gain in this thing. You see that customers will not come. Another thing you should try to avoid is what? If you see that there are many people, plenty people in a location doing the same thing that you are doing the same POS business, please and please try to look for another place. Sorry, please. I'm actually sweating. Yeah, there's no light. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry for the break. So, I was talking about you getting a good location, and I was saying if you find yourself in a location, or maybe in you looking for location, you see that there are plenty POS stand in that location. Kindly look for where there are less POS stand. That is the only way you will do what? Appreciate the business that you are trying to venture into. Look for a good spot where you can do your POS business. A good spot is very, very relevant, very, very important, because if you are not in a good spot, you will not see much customer, and then along the line you might get discouraged. You might think that this business is not paying me, and you might opt out of the business. So get a good location for the business, for your POS business, and then finally the money to start the POS business with. Yes, some people, yes, some people they will say, I can start with 20,000, I can start with 30,000. But honestly, from my experience, you cannot start with 20 or 30,000. That is the catch. Because the least you are expected to hold on your hand when coming out to the road to start the business, the least, at least come out with 50K. And then if you have this 50K at hand, you need some balance in your account in case people want to transfer money. Because if you are just coming to start the POS business with just 50,000 naira cash, and you withdraw this 50,000 naira cash from your account, it means your account will be empty. What if you come out and the first person that comes to meet you is somebody that wants to deposit an urgent money, and in depositing that money, the person wants you to send the money immediately? So how are you going to do it? So you need more than 50K to start your POS business. You have to hold 50K at hand, and possibly leave 50K in your account, or 30K minimum in your account, so that for those that want to transfer 5,000, even if you cannot transfer 100,000 for somebody immediately, you should be able to transfer 5,000, 10,000, 2,000 for people that want to what? Deposit money. That's how you recycle your POS. So do not say, with 20,000 I can start. You get frustrated if you say you can start with 20,000. Then in sourcing for your cash, do not rely on bank alone, because banks are not reliable when it comes to you getting cash. Yes, especially these days. There are some days you go to the bank, they'll tell you they are not giving you more than 10,000. They are not giving you more than 20,000. So in this case, what do? Make friends with some of these store owners, people that sell these provision stores, all this mama that sells akara, and you think their business is nothing to you. You need them. You see all this mama that sell akara, all this mama that sell fish, all this cosmetic store, you need them. Make friends with them. Tell them what you are into, and beg them to be what? Giving you their cash. Some of them might request for 100 naira, 200 naira in order to give you maybe 50,000. My sister, my brother, don't be stingy with that 100 naira or 50 naira or 200 naira. Give them the 200 naira. Collect the cash from them. It will pay you more than you going to stress yourself in the bank, standing on the queue and all of that, and you end up getting nothing or small from the bank. So that is one way that you can help yourself when it comes to sourcing for your cash. I'm not saying you should not go to the bank. Go to the bank to look for cash, but do not rely on them alone. Don't rely on the bank alone. Please, as you are watching the video, click the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. If you have any question, drop the question. And if you have any business idea that you want me to talk about, please drop it in the comment section below, and I'll be glad to answer or to make a video on any business idea that you want me to talk about, or you want me to make tutorial on. I'll be very glad to do that for us. Then another thing you have to look out for is what? Your safety. Look out for your safety when you are into POS business. Don't live your life anyhow. Know when you leave the road, know when you resume in the morning. It's very, very important. And know when you close. Be safe, be safe. Watch out for yourself out there. Don't just live anyhow, please. And then there's one important thing I almost forgot, and maybe we are going to use this one to wrap up for today. There's one important thing. When you are doing POS business, look out for scammers. Yes, it's very important. Look out for what? For scammers. If somebody comes to make transaction, make sure you see that yes, it is approved. on your POS machine before you start counting money. And when you are counting money to give people, count the money to be sure that yes, the money you are counting to give out is what you withdrew from the person's account, so that you will not give them excess and you start regretting at the end of the day. And then some people will come to you and they'll just do fast for you. You impute the amount they want to withdraw, give them machine to impute their PIN, and in the process of imputing their PIN, you see that the thing will decline, but they will now cancel the transaction from your POS. If you are not vigilant, you carry your money and give them and you run at loss. So what are you supposed to do at this point? If anybody returns your machine and they tell you, it has been approved, and you did not see it on the machine, please immediately run to check your app on your phone. Check your app on your phone. And it is very important that when you are running a POS business, you should have what? An Android phone, that you can install the app of that POS machine that you are using, either OPay or MoneyPoint or any of them that you are using. You can install the app on it. Yes. So that if they tell you that it has been approved, though, quickly check the app to see. If not, you will be duped on the road without knowing, and when you get to discover, the person is long gone. So to avoid to avoid tears, please be extra careful when you are when you are on the road. Be extra careful. Yes, be extra careful when you are on the road. Now, another people will come and tell you they are making transfer for you. They will show you fake alerts, or they will give you fake alerts. If they give you fake alert, before you confirm that yes, you've received alert, please always refer back to your app. Always check your application to be sure that yes, your account is actually credited. Don't just run giddy to give money to somebody that say I have made transfer for you, because they do fake transfer for people a lot on the road. So don't just run and say, okay, I have seen, he has shown me the transaction, and then you count your money and give the person. Don't do that. If somebody make transfer, make sure you check through your app. Do not rely on the alert you receive. Yes, don't rely on phone alert or on credit alert. Please always check your app to be sure that yes, you are actually credited before you release money to them. And if you did not receive alert, you check your app, the money did not drop, even though the person shouts down the roof of that environment, don't release your money. Insist that you must see your account being credited before you release the money to them. Always insist on seeing alert before what? Releasing money to anybody that makes transfer for you, to avoid being duped. Because some people will give you fake alerts and they will tell you that they have sent the money, and the money will actually not be sent. So in order to avoid all these things, please always check your application and be sure that you see the money in your account before releasing cash to them. And some people will come and just be, hey, I'm in haste, this, do, just to get you confused. If they are in haste, they should go forward and do their transaction, please. And again, there are some cash you don't collect to deposit. Yes. For instance, now somebody will come to you, maybe you don't know the person. It's not people that used to give you cash. You don't know the person. This is not one of the person that you used to collect cash for your business. Maybe a random stranger, a random person will just come and say, yes, I want to deposit 500,000 naira cash. Sister, you are not bank. Let the person take the money to the bank, because you might end up collecting fake notes without knowing. So don't collect huge amount that you want to deposit huge amount for somebody in cash. If somebody bring cash of 200,000, 500,000, 1 million, and you don't know the person very well, don't collect the money to deposit it. Please, don't try that. That is, if you even have that kind of amount in your account to make transfer for the person, don't say, see cash. Don't be carried away by it. Be extra careful, extra vigilant in collecting cash deposits. And when you are collecting cash deposits, always make sure that yes, you check that money, that there is no fake notes in the money. Yes, the days are evil. So you too, you have to be wise, you have to be careful, you have to be vigilant when you are collecting cash deposits. And if somebody say he has been debited Don't just rush to make a refund when you did not see the money in your account. Maybe you use ATM card for somebody and they say they have been debited. Don't be in haste to make a refund to the person, especially when the money is not in your account. Tell the person to hold on, be patient. And before you make any refund, ensure that the money is truly in your account. Because some customers, their card will decline, they'll be debited, but the money will not be with you, but the money will still be within their own bank, not in your own account. So if you run and then make this you reverse the money, or you refund the money, sorry, you run and refund the money for the person without checking your account, and maybe the person is not somebody you know, you run at loss, so you lose that money. And some people can be so silly, permit my use of word, some people can be so funny. That's what I needed to, let me use that word. They can be so funny that even though it is somebody that you know, once you make refund, this is the issue of money, they will deny flats that they didn't receive the money from their bank, and then you will lose. So in running a POS business, you need what? To be extra careful. Be what? Extra careful in running a POS business. And then for those of you that might come across this video and you say, POS business is an outdated business. It's not. It's not outdated anyway. In short, it's one of the most reliable source of what? Getting cash these days, or making any transaction these days. Yes, I'm not here to downplay any bank. No, that's not what I am doing. But in case you want to make a quick transaction, or you don't want the stress of going to the bank, especially for those of us that stays far away, maybe bank is not closer to our house, POS is one of the quickest way to do what? To transact your business, to transact your cash money, your cash transaction, to do your cash transaction. POS is the quickest way for you to do that. Above all, I repeat, be extra careful. Please kindly drop in the comment section anything that you want me to talk about, what you don't understand, or you have any question concerning this POS, or you have any other business idea that you want us to talk about. I'll be glad to come and do the tutorial with us. Until I come your way next time again, thank you so much for sticking around.